Welcome back, my friends. Listen, in this knife journey, in this knife reviewer demonstrator journey, I've set a certain standard for myself. Yesterday, I released a video on the JXV, the JX5. It's one of my favorite knives. I didn't meet the standard that I set for myself, and in doing so, I feel like I did the designer and the knife maker a disservice. I hope to rectify that. I apologize to them both. I've re-edited the video. I'm re-narrating the video. I want to thank Zeke Minacho for being a friend and a brother and being honest. So I'm dedicating this one to Zeke. Without any more further ado, you guys, listen. I'll do my intro here. 22 veterans a day in this country at one time took their own lives. That number's going down. We started a raffle tonight on Blade Talk with Scab and Joe to actually do something to help. But vets, more than any of that, we love you. You have a place here. We back to blue over here. We sport Leo. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law anymore. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. Again, to Chris, to Work Tough Gear, to Mr. Vic, my apologies. Hopefully, this one's better. So without any more further ado, Scab, take it from us, son. Well, I tell you, Scab, if that don't bring a damn tear to your eye, son, you don't have a soul. Here's the deal, guys. This is the JX5. It is in SK85. It's absolutely straight up badassery. It's got a 9-inch blade. It's got a 7 3/8 handle, so it's about 16 3/8 inches long overall. It's 3/16 inch thick. Now, guys, here's what we're going to focus on this video. We're going to get down with the get down a little bit. It's got a couple of long, deep fullers that I really like. It's got a nice handle choil. It's got 2 lashing points on the bottom. It is full tang. The handle scales are G10, and they are straight up badassery. Let's focus on the handle, guys. I said this in a previous video. I'll say it again. Work Tough Gear does some of the best handles on the planet. This handle is purpose built. Chris did an amazing job at the design of it. It fits. There's 3, if not 4 hand positions. And again, guys, anybody can stick a big handle on a blade. I'm always appreciative of that. I really, really am. But what I want you to focus on throughout this video, 1 is the sharpness. Look at that shit right there. Just blew through it. 1's the sharpness, 2 is the handle. I want you to focus on the different hand positions. I set my videos up so that if you turn off the volume, you turn off the noise, you turn off the narration, you can just watch the knife work. Now, having said that, I am a novice at best. Freely admit it, glad to admit it. I can chop with the best of them, but when it comes to small tasks, stuff like that, a novice, and I'm learning. This is a great knife for that. Now, you see that we're doing the Donnie B All-day drop test, the Donnie B All-day throw it at the stump test. Now, real quick, get a couple shout outs in. Karl Ruedger, Eric Husyan, they're both going to 1,000. My guy Donnie B All-day is marching to 10,000. Let's get those guys there. And then Blade Talk with Scab and Joe, my other channel. And finally, Steel Forged in Fire, Sword and Knife. Listen, guys, there's links in the description. Please go check them out. Now, this test right here is my zip tie test. And what we're going to do, and I don't do anything scientific. It's just, that's what we call it, okay? Basically, what we do is a knife demonstration. Now, I want y'all to watch. We're going to do the John Peters stab test. And yes, I mention a lot of people in my videos. It's just how I am. But right here, I want y'all to watch the different grips. Now, this is about 1/4, 3/16 to 1/4 inch sidewall tire. I believe we get 2, if not 3, pretty cleanly. The thing about this knife, the thing about the JX5 is this. Overall, it's a fantastic freaking knife, and it fills a lot of gap. It can be a small machete. It can be a field knife. It's a hell of a chopper. It's got a slight forward cant. I am a chopper lover from way back when. But I was really, really impressed with the tip. Yes, it stabs good, and it right there we got 3 clean, I believe. Now, again, that's 1/4 to 3/16 tires, and you've also seen it cut some of that tire. The edge bevel on Work Tough Gear, I will rave about till I'm dead. The heat treat, rave about till I'm dead. The overall package, rave about till I'm dead, because they make quality stuff with the end user in mind. Now, I'm the world's worst feather sticker. Freely admit that, and you can say, Scab, I'm watching, I can see. This is that 2-inch ratchet strap, guys, toe strap, whatever you want to call it. It's some nasty stuff. Don't believe it? Grab your knife, go out and cut it. Now, right here again, I want to show you all this tip. This is a little demonstration we just do where we push and we go down. Now, I want you to watch. Very little pressure. That tip's razor sharp, and it's sturdy as it can be. The knife's going to blow right through it. And again, you'll notice, I believe I've counted 3, if not 4, different hand positions. This is one of my favorite, where you choke up, thumb on the back. I try to show, in every video, I try to show something like this, where basically we cut plastic, we cut rubber, we slice some wood, we split some wood. I try to have the same formula. We're going to do some quick hard chops right here. And then I try to abuse the edge just a little. Abuse really might not be the thing. But what I want to do is use everyday stuff, okay? I'm not into destroying a knife. Now listen to me. There are channels that do, and they do it well, and they have a formula for that. I would be a moron trying to hurt a knife, and I'm not doing that. And again, I can't. Joe X comes to mind. Matthew Jensen comes to mind. Those guys do a phenomenal job with what they do. What I want to do is focus on everyday use, whether it's a little bit of bushcraft, a little bit of camping, a little bit of chopping. Hard use, yes. Abusing it, no, because I don't have a formula for that. But I can tell you this, as far as a hard use, as far as a chopper goes, this thing was absolutely comfortable in hand. It's got the middle of the handle, and I probably should have looked the damn thing up. The palm swell fits my hand perfectly. I can't speak for everybody. I have large hands that are busted up. This was me dicking around. That's a part I probably should have edited out, and I apologize for that. But I have busted up hands, guys. And honest to God, this, for me, this knife right here is the perfect knife, perfect size, perfect handle. I chopped, and this is the truth, using all 3 positions. Choked up, middle, and I dropped it all the way back and dropped 2 fingers off. Now look at the wood chips going there, son. It's like a damn beaver going at it. I'll say this for Work Tough Gear. If your angles aren't right, if you're not that thing bites and it just eats. It just works. The name Work Tough Gear goes. I love Work Tough Gear. Now here's the thing, and people say, oh, Scab, you're going to be good to them. No. Here's my agreement. They send a knife, I beat it up, I test it, I give you my honest opinion. I have to be true to that. Here's my honest opinion. This is one of my most favorite knives on the planet. I'm being honest. It freaking works. The aesthetics, do with it what you will with the aesthetics. I think it's got a very cool aesthetic. Kirk tried to steal it from me yesterday. He's not a big knife guy. I love the aesthetic. I love the multi-function use. I love the G10 handles. Listen, SK85 is a high carbon steel. It's akin, I think, to the SK5. Somebody in the comments, I'm sure, will correct me, and that's fine. That's why I love y'all. God bless y'all. God knows I do. But it's just a basic steel, guys. Work Tough Gear does a fantastic job with their heat treat. Now, some of y'all pissed me off, and I'm done my dead level best to try to mess up an edge, roll an edge, chip an edge, beat an edge. Guys, thus far, with the 10 to 13 videos that I have, I've swung as hard as I can. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing. No edge damage, but that's the other thing. Right here, I'm holding this log. This is one of my favorite demonstrations. Yeah, I'm a novice, I get it. But if you want to try something, this is a 3 or 4 inch log. Go out, grab you one, grab your favorite chopper, and check the control on it. That's how I judge a knife. Right here. One, I'm able to land right where I want to every time. No hot spots in the handle. No nothing. Right here, we're just going to clear a little brush. This might be what you might use a machete for, just some small stuff. Now, to my dear tree-hugging friends, This is all stuff that had already been felled, and we're just processing it up, okay? So millions of acres are burned in the Amazon. Maybe go tie yourself to a tree down there and leave me alone. I love you. Now, right here, again, it's not a Choir Boys Cutlery video if I don't show y'all some shit that I'm doing off camera and don't show you. Right here, that purpose right there. But here's the deal, guys. Again, we go into kind of small machete mode where we're clearing brush, where we're going to make a nice spear, because I believe that every child should have a spear or punji stick left laying in the woods for them to practice with. Please hit me with the hate comments now. Love y'all. Right here, guys, this is why I love this knife. We went from a medium grip, choked up. We're able to make a nice spear tip. I'd keep me a walking stick, guys. Listen, the moccasins are out this time of year. Now, this right here, these vines, they do choke the trees out and all that. And again, guys, I have permission to be where I am. Unfortunately, in the next couple years, everything you're seeing is going to be a damn subdivision, okay? So the owners walked it with me. What I'm taking out, what I'm cutting up, I have permission to. I don't mess with oaks. I don't mess with pines. Now, these are some of the big, nasty Florida vines. They're a good water source. They really are. But they bounce, and that's why I like using them. They bounce. They're rubbery. You got to hit them straight. You got to hit them true. Now, this is what I've termed my post of doom. Okay? This thing was a decorative post. It is full of knots. Its sole purpose is to test the edge of a knife. Sole purpose. Okay? We're not going through it. I'm trying to. Full swing there. Now watch here. Here's the Bam Bam stick. Guys, anybody that may want to think it's fake, kiss my ass. I tell you what, dude. Put your hand between that knife blade and that Bam Bam stick. I'm swinging it. That's a tough ass piece of wood, but I'm glad. I'm glad. There's no doubting what we're doing here. Now I'm going to show you the edge. Looks like I have my pants unbuttoned wrong. Y'all forgive me there. I've got to get a little better camera so I can show y'all. But the edge, seriously, come out without damage. All right? I would bank my damn life on this knife, on Work Tough Gear. Again, the designer kept the end user in mind. Okay? He didn't just stick a big long handle on it. Now, if you do that, I'm appreciative. Because again, I like a big handle. But a lot of thought went into this. A lot of design went into this knife. Great, great knife. And here's the thing. At 3/16 inches thick and at over 16 inches long, you would think, and the proper term will probably be beast, but here's the deal, guys. Honest to God, it swings light, it swings fast, and it swings true. So you've got a chopper that you can quickly turn in to a small to medium machete. It's a heavy-duty small to medium machete, but you know what I'm saying. It's good for clearing foliage. Now, after all that, let's test the edge. Thank you, Scab. Great job. And that's some of that old water hose from work. Somebody asked me, said, good Lord, Scab, is that the same hose that you've had? No, it ain't the same hose I've had for 2 years. Again, a quick look, and I do anticipate getting a little better camera to give you better looks at the edge. Now, I might could have sped this part up, but I didn't want to, so that doesn't make any sense, but that fits again with the Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors way. I wanted to process, this is a piece of hardwood. It's that firewood that comes in the red bags from Ace, Home Depot, your big box stores. Tough as hell. Again, I wanted to use the JX5 and just process it up, okay? And that's exactly what this knife did. 100% of the time. I'm going to Blackie's gathering, Blackie Thomas's gathering, April 6th. Hopefully I don't miss like that and look like a dumbass. Thank you, Scab. But I'm taking this width. I'm taking the proper chopper width, and I'm taking my Nomad EDC width. Preacher's always in the car, but those other 3 will be going, and those 4 are all I'm taking. That's all I need. All right? Again, right here, good swing, Scab. Now, as far as processing wood, and right there, enough room right there to put both hands on. And again, I've got larger palms, not huge, but larger. So there's ample room there. All right, just doing a little shaving there. But I wanted to show y'all through this process how the JX5 handled and my good hand skills. Now, again, we're just going to finish it up. I tried to break it up into 2 segments so there wasn't a lot of walking around. I'm trying to cut some of that out, guys. I know my ass looks fantastic in the BDUs, but I know too that y'all are tired of seeing it, so I've been trying to edit some of that down and just give you meat and potatoes. Listen, we're down to about 45 seconds, and again, I've set a standard for myself. People don't understand it, they won't understand it. But there's no way that I want to put out a subpar video. I erased the other one. The views are gone. All that's gone. I owed it to myself more than anybody to do a video the way that I do the video. Guys, I love you. God knows I do. God bless you. Thank you for all the support, all the comments. My guy Mikey, whom I love, says it best. Everything's going to be okay. Special shout out to BC Gerbs. Gerbs, man, I love you. You're an inspiration. Y'all go subscribe to BC Gerbs. The guy's just what this community's about. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son.